Hello.
Yay, it's Friday and I can't even type. There we go. Oh God, thank God it's Friday. Welcome everybody to the commentary zone at night. As you enter the room, please do not forget to give us a beautiful thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. And most importantly, tell a friend. Now, we've been noticing that on YouTube, the notifications have been coming out late. However, if you subscribe to the commentary zone on Twitter, it comes out like right as soon as I hit live. That comes out on Twitter and you get like the video stream. So it's a better reminder than YouTube, kind of.
Which is weird.
Yeah, I got my Twitter notification right away. So, but do I have anything for YouTube yet? No.
Not yet.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, guys, so I don't know what else to say except to say I apologize for the delay with notifications. There's nothing that we can do. We're small content creators, so YouTube doesn't care about us.
Everyone's late. Like everyone across the boards are late. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one channel I don't get there. It's like 5 or 10 minutes after it started.
Oh,
but I just know what time to be there.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. On the docket today, we have Shahs of Sunset Season 9, Episode 8, Zero Thanksgiving. I like this Thanksgiving.
It was good.
Yeah, the food not so much. But that could be because who was organizing the event and then who ended up serving the event.
Right.
Yeah. I probably would have eaten before I came and had lots of drinks.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Because I was good to go until they started talking about, fishing into the pickle bottle and the nail in there. And then Mike with his little shady comments about how she don't wash her hands. And then she got a baby and diapers. It was just like, oh. Okay.
It made me look at the food a lot different.
Yes. And then the problems that poor Nima and London had with even just reheating something.
That was hilarious.
I didn't blame them for buying everything from the supermarket. I have done something similar before, but I know how to heat stuff up. I know how to use my oven. I know how to use my microwave. Like, girl, is that an Airbnb or your mama house? Like, why don't you know how to use the kitchen appliances?
That just tells you she don't cook at her house.
Well, then, okay, never mind. Okay, so I like. Okay, who we want to go character by character?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Nima first.
Yeah, Nima. I get what Gigi was saying with Nima.
But wait, let's go first to Nima's scene with London that opened up the show at the hotel, where he asked for her advice on how to approach Gigi. I thought that was a smart move.
Oh yeah, because they just sat down, they talked, and she gave him great advice too.
She did, and I think then that helped when he was talking with Gigi. I think it did.
Oh yeah, because it went smoother than I thought it was gonna go.
Even though she came dressed like I don't know what gang she was in, what affiliation, but my goodness. Oh, hey, happy Saturday. Hey, Kiki, it's Saturday for you. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's comments like that later creates backlash season later. Okay. Yanni, keep me up to date with what you're saying because I think I might be in agreement with you. Oh, well, hello, everybody. Let's just say hi to everybody. Hey, Yanni. Hey, Black Lavender. Dark Magician's you. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Susan. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Okay. Anything else between Nima that we got to talk with Nima that we got to talk about?
Not really.
Okay.
He handled his discussion with Gigi well. I was happy
Mm-hmm.
about that.
Yeah.
He took on his advice. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But when she told him like she needed a new therapist, I was like, oops, well.
Yeah, if you're in therapy for that long, like you're funding a vacation home for your therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Start. And then prices are more expensive out on the West Coast where you are, aren't they?
Depends on where you are on the West Coast.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right. So the next segment, Adam and Reza.
Don't care.
Anything? You don't care? Not even about the pies? I was digging the pie scene.
Well, we can have the pies without Adam though. Send the
That's
pies with
true.
Reza and stay behind at home.
Okay, so he's done. What about the meeting with MJ and Mike?
That was interesting. He gave us some insight so I could see where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I think what he's asking for is like, look, I am who I am. This is where these things come from, and the fact that it's coming from Reza and Reza probably knows these things, it kind of hurts him a little more.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it.
I didn't buy anything in this scene. Here's why. MJ and Mike. First off, every other season before this, Mike was like the baller. Nobody, like, no, all of this little sob story about how they came over here with nothing and like his father worked really hard to move them to Beverly Hills. Oh, okay. That never phased you before when you thought you was big pimping daddy and you was flexing with all of this like businesses that never went nowhere. But now that you all of a sudden shopping at Target and you have depths deeper than the ocean, we supposed to go back to this sob story and forget about the first 8 seasons of you being a total douche? Okay. I have no problem with where he came from or how hard his family worked to get to where they're at now. I give them all good congratulations. I just don't believe anything that rolls out of Mike's mouth for the past.
It just comes out too convenient. It just comes out too convenient.
Mm-hmm. And then when you have the connection with MJ, double don't believe you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, MJ's credibility is kind of shot at this point.
Mm-hmm. But nice scene. Whatever. I think he's also very grouchy because he's intermittent fasting.
Well, that too.
Right. All right. Anything else with them?
With them, no.
Okay, so Mike then texts Reza to meet up with him. How do you think that went?
I don't believe either one of them. I'm sorry, I just don't, because how can I put this? They do things to each other. And then instead of talking it out, they want to blast each other in front of the group. And especially Reza, I'm like, I do think he had a hand in those text messages. I don't know how, but I think he did. Because I go back to when he ran away at Palm Springs. To me, you look guilty.
I don't know. Like, they're both liars. Yes, I agree with you on that. But the mere fact that Reza didn't even care how he showed up and brought up not baller car that was loaded down with bird shit.
Right.
I think it spoke volumes as to how much F's he's giving at this moment.
I can agree with that.
And what like when I balance the scales between the two liars, like, come on, Mike cheating on his girlfriend or wife or significant
Triggers
other.
you. Come on now.
It doesn't trigger me. It's just like, dude, you were cheating.
No, Reza.
Oh, the triggering thing.
Yeah. Come on now.
That was much in the vein of Mike saying, my parents came here with nothing. You know what? When Asa was the only one saying that back in the Shahs days, the original Shahs, y'all was looking down on her for that. But you was the baller. Don't tell me this 9 seasons in.
Right, and how is okay with Reza? I'm like, okay, this is triggering you now, but where were you the first 8 seasons? You weren't triggered too much then.
But he was the only one who would go to Mike and say, "You have to tell Jessica the truth.
Hmm.
I'm not covering for you." He was the one that had face to faces with Mike and was just like, "We like her," you know.
Right.
I don't know if anybody else did. Like Gigi now telling him, "Look, you know, you can't be faithful." I think there are women out there that would accept that. Just let everybody know that you like to swing, you know, kind of thing.
Right.
But I don't remember anybody else confronting Mike one on one and saying, "You got busted. You have to admit this. We can't continue like this," especially with Jessica.
I think with Reza, I just didn't like the fact that, oh, this triggers me, my dad. It's like, well, no, he's been the same way for this many years. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go that far. But
Mm-hmm.
I think you can say, like, you know, at this point, I'm done. I can't do it, and leave it at that. It doesn't need to be this
Mm-hmm.
full on sob story.
Quite honestly, I think the friends are done with Mike. They accept that this is the way how he is. What they're pissed off at is Paulina getting them involved in this mess.
Right.
And it's more like, Mike, sort your girl out.
Pretty much.
Cause you ain't gonna like what we gonna have to say. That's just how I feel about that.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think after like what almost 10 seasons in, they're just tired. They don't have the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to save face and deflect. Wait, hold up. They showed the taping of Mike and Reza talking about, and he suggested that maybe Gigi was doing it. I think Mike is trying to save face and deflect. Wait, who is he that suggested that Gigi is doing it? Reza?
Yes.
So he did suggest it. Oh, good
Well,
one, Reza.
what was Mike said Reza told him that Gigi spoofed the text messages. That's how the story went.
But we have taped footage of that conversation.
Oh, it was aired on an episode.
Oh, it was already aired? I missed
Hmm.
that. Oh, damn. Okay.
It was in Palm Springs where he made his big announcement.
And they showed a flashback of the conversation? Damn. I gotta go and look at that again. I don't believe anyone else sent the fake text. Mike did it or is a real text, and he's saying the second ones are fake. I fed up for only the first one. Okay. I fess oh fess up. Okay. I got you, Yanni. Um Mike is not a monogamous man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it in a nutshell, Kiki. Trey. Hey Trey. Mike is like so much that he can't get mad when folks don't believe him. True, but
Agreed.
he is getting mad though. He getting big mad. Hey Black Lavender. Yeah, I like as mad as I don't even think we're mad at Mike. I think it's just expected behavior. I'm really mad at Paulina for fucking up this season. I'm just gonna call thing a thing. Mm. The way Mike talked to Paulina when she got in the car says it all. Yeah, but she accepts that behavior, Susan. Cause ain't no duel like Mike gonna be talking to me like that on the TV cameras or off the TV cameras. It's just not happening. Broke bum like him. Oh, and I realized he lives in the same building as Cynthia's daughter. What's
Oh.
she named? Noelle. Yep.
Mhm.
The kitchens, the islands, the cabinetry, the backsplash, everything is the same. Interesting. Okay. Mike was asking Reza, who do you think it was? What you just suggested? He never said, I know G. Ah. So he was just like, I don't know. You know, why are you asking me? Do you think it was Gigi? Something like that. Oh, it sure kind of
No,
like.
really, the way I took it was he said, "Well, Reza," because when he was talking to Gigi, she said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well, Reza told me that you were the one behind the text messages."
But
It
that's what
was
Mike
it.
said.
That's what Mike said, right?
Right. But if Reza is just, throwing names out there, that doesn't mean that he's saying, I think it was Golnesa who did this.
No, Mike's the one throwing out names, not
Oh, it's
not
Mike.
Reza. It was Mike.
It was Mike who threw out the name? So he was like, do you
Yes.
think it was Gigi?
No. Here's just the way the story went. So they were. He was doing. He admitted to his wrongdoing. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's like, I'm gonna be like really honest with some BS. Then he says like, he tells, well, just so you know, Reza told me, look at Gigi, Reza told me that you were the one behind the text messages. And that's when Reza got up like, no, I didn't. Mike's like, yes, you did. Quit lying.
Okay, but then where's the proof that
Right, but
Reza
it's all
said that?
right,
This is why I'm confused
exactly.
because I remember that scene, but I
There's no
don't
proof.
remember like a flashback showing Mike and Reza talking together on the phone saying, Reza, Mike, Gigi did it.
Right, there's no receipts.
Okay. All right. Now I'm not confused. Sorry. That was a Geritol moment. Okay. I had coffee today. I think it's finally kicking in.
I miss my daily coffees. I really do.
Oh my god. All right, so they're setting up. That was a nice setup out on the terrace for the Thanksgiving thing. Um Mike wanted to do, what did he want to do? He wanted to do dessert and he showed up with fucking donuts.
Right. I was like, really?
I don't know. Whatever. I hope they're good donuts. Gigi and Lila, I thought that was a really cute small scene where they were making the potatoes. I like that MJ thought enough in advance, considering who the hosts were, to get everybody to do potluck and bring something just as a
Right.
backup. Because one, you want to have enough food, and two, you want at least a few things that are edible.
Right.
So Layla and Gigi are making the potatoes. Destiny arrives with her stuff. I don't even know what her stuff was. I didn't pay too much
Mac and cheese, she
attention.
said. That's what she said.
Mac and cheese? Yeah, okay. I might skip that. Um, okay. We get to Mike arriving with his donuts. MJ arrives with a bunch of shit. Why is Mike always texting Paulina? Is that a way to keep a tracker on her?
Yes.
Okay, just thought I would ask. MJ says she doesn't blame Paulina for not coming. Why? Whatever. Okay. Adam and Reza bring pies. Lillian, what's her name? Lillian? London's friend? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Is that her girlfriend?
That's her girlfriend.
Oh,
Super
that
cute.
cute.
Super cute.
Why does MJ feel robbed of the holidays with her husband and Reza together? That's what she felt robbed of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay.
Restraining orders will do that though.
Yep. I like Reza and MJ going back and forth pretending that they're Vita and MJ. That was cute. That was real old school because they used to make fun of Vita a lot back in the day.
Yep.
Okay, let's get to the dinner service. What is
No.
on London's mind? And has she never attended a dinner party? Who does that miss?
I was thoroughly confused.
I love that MJ got up and went into the kitchen with everybody's plates, took up the hacksaw and started like hacking into that bird and tried to do something for these ungrateful people that were sitting outside talking badly about her. That was about it.
Pretty much.
Then Mike says something really weird. Oh. Okay, so Mike says that he's still working on the property for his family.
That was surprising to me. I'm like, weren't you
For
fired?
real. I don't, but okay. Did you look at the people's faces around the table? Like, did anybody look perplexed? I think all of them were. They were like, well, what? Either they were
Right.
like, where is this going? Or, dude, weren't you fired?
Right.
But they're letting it go. And he's like going on saying that he owes Reza a debt of gratitude for teaching him so much during the renovation of his house. Now I'm going to stop right here because remember, I dug up that article regarding his house because we were all like, why isn't he moving back into his house? And that's
Right.
because all the renovations that he did on that home had no permits and it's basically condemned. And how did he find that out? When he went to sell it and probably somebody did an inspection and found what shoddy work was in there. And cheers to Bravo for showing the clip with Reza in there insulting all of the work.
Right. That was hilarious.
But how did that piece of gratitude turn into something else?
Because he's still mad about that dinner that they had. He didn't get the apology from Reza that he wanted, and he mad. That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is.
Why doesn't he just let this go?
Because he's petty.
Meta, now imagine next episode when she defends Mike over the phone. Oof. Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah.
that little clip it, I was thoroughly aggravated. I really was. Need to be Blavi, welcome to the show. And no, it does not. Geez, you guys are a mess. All right, so it does not need to be canceled at this point. Leave my little Shahs alone. So basically that's it, right? Oh yeah, Mike calls Paulina and they get into the beginning of that scene that we'll see next week where Paulina's trying to defend Mike against, I think it was Gigi. Yeah, because Gigi says that Paulina broke the trust by sending the text messages. Mike then tries to hang up and Paulina is like, no, I have something to say.
I'm like,
Don't nobody want to hear that, girl.
No.
Anything else about the episode?
No, it was a quick episode for me, to be honest. Just went straight through. I'm like, okay.
It didn't have much, but the flow was really good. That hour went by fast. It wasn't like I was pulling out my hair like with 90 Day.
Right. 90 Day, you get mad at the 15-minute mark.
Oh my God. Well, guys, that's the episode. Shahs of Sunset Season 9, Episode 8, Zero Thanksgiving. Let us know your comments below and your thoughts. Interesting episode. Almost a filler for me, but not quite.
Right.
And I am looking forward to next week.
It's like a filler plus a little bit more.
Yes. Yeah. It gave us that little oomph at the end.
And it was needed.
Yeah. Oh my God. There she is. Hey. I was waiting for you to show up. We always waiting for Blavi to show up. Always, always. Okay, guys, leave your comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Let me go and give a thumbs up now. Okay, that makes 10. Come on, give us a thumbs up. We're really begging for it. It is what it is. It helps push out our content to the algorithm so that people can see it. Tell your friends to come and join us in the chat. It is 7:45 Eastern and 4:45 Pacific. We will be going over our other favorite, Family Karma. So join us then for a little yickety yak session on that. Okay, so in about 20 minutes?
About 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. So, any final thoughts, my friend?
No, we're good. I can't wait to see the next episode to see how that phone call plays out.
Ooh,
I want to see how that phone call plays out, and what
me
she.
too.
I really don't want to hear from her, but I want to hear what she has to say if it's going to be of any consequence.
It'll be well rehearsed.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. So, until next time,
Of course.
see you guys in 20 minutes. Bye.
Bye.